To many athletes, the view of the talent and performance pathway can sometimes appear like a game of snakes and ladders. You have success and you go up a few rows, then suddenly your performance drops and you slip back down again. This is particularly true in equestrian sport, as it requires there to be two talented athletes as a combination that have to be together to be successful, one being the athlete and one being the horse. The review over the last few months, we've talked to leading experts, coaches and riders to understand how we can best shape the pathway to meet our future needs to deliver in Tokyo and in Paris. We've also looked at the current structures to see where we are currently delivering well, and also review perhaps where we can make improvements. We have also looked at other sports, some of whom have similar challenges to us, to understand how they have modelled their pathways to meet their medal ambitions in Tokyo and Paris. After a lot of consideration and consultation, we have now come up with the simple infographic of the pathway that you now see, which splits the pathway into the three key stages. Podium, which is delivering success at senior championship level. Podium potential for rider and horse combinations that are campaigning for future success on a senior championship team. And podium potential pathway, which is the stage where we're going to educate and develop the foundation skills required for future high performance. So let's first look at the podium potential squad. The objective of the Podium Potential Programme is to identify, support and develop athlete-horse partnerships who demonstrate the potential to deliver medal-winning performances at senior championship level on the world stage for GBR in the future. So within this level of the pathway, it is key that we have the athlete-horse combination who realistically have the standards and performance that demonstrate that they are on a trajectory to be selectable for a senior championship team in the near future. So because of this, at the point of selection, we must select combinations who best meet our policy objectives. And we understand because athletes can be quite successfully competing in the sport for a number of years, there should be no age limits, both upper or lower. The delivery of the programme will therefore be structured to optimise performance to meet the podium potential objective and support the impact of performance needed to help these riders progress up to the senior championship team. There will be minimum performance standards that have to be set at a level that demonstrates that athlete-horse combination is on the course to be on the senior championship team. It is vital at this stage that we aim to provide the right thing for the right people at the right time. So now if we look at the Podium Potential Pathway squad, the objective is to identify, support and develop athletes who demonstrate the potential to progress to the Podium Potential squad in the future by developing the foundation skills that are required for future performance. The key programme messages here are that we will educate and provide the underpinning skill needed for future high performance. The main difference will be that an athlete can only be on this level of the programme for a maximum of 4 years. At that stage, they progress out of the pathway or they go up onto the Podium Potential squad. This is because we recognise that many athletes will go out of the pathway, develop their horsepower, establish themselves in the sport and come back into the pathway later on to compete at a higher level. Within this stage of the pathway there will be age group bandings which will relate to what is identified as the performance level expected for their age, and that indicates they have the potential to progress up to the senior championship team in the future. Within the Olympic disciplines, the upper age limit will be up to 25 years old. This also falls in line with the FEI sport structures. Within the Paralympic discipline, there will also be age bands, but the top level of performance will be over 30 years. This again is recognising the fact that an athlete can acquire disability later in life. There will also be a young horse category within this part of the pathway, because some of the younger athletes do not have access to the higher level advanced horses that are often competing in the FEI structures, and we do need to support these athletes as well. So in summary, the new pathway structure as explained is aiming to support the right combinations, both human and equine, with the right support, providing the right level of coaching, within the right environments. For more information, please refer to the Equestrian Team GBR website.